Let's pull up my comment. You don't have to scoot back. Okay, well, we are live now. If I can just get it to show up on. Oh, it should. This is weird. It's not. Did I set a setting wrong? There we go. Finally shows up on here. Okay, good. Everything sounds good. On your comments, hey YouTube, I'm gonna be vinyl wrapping my computer. I got some red vinyl wrap. Picked it up for about $10 with tax from the craft store. I've got my mom here off camera. She's gonna help me figure out things. She's better at building and cutting than I am. There won't be enough. There's not enough to cover the longest side panels. So I'm going to have a seam in it. It's going to be towards the back. I thought about doing, like a two-tone and having the seam at the top and having it be yellow. All I have is this. I do kind of like that idea, but I think, actually, well, because here's my dimensions. We got this. So if I did a seam at the top, there's still going to be, well, now this way I can do anything. So this would be the seam at the top. Yeah, I was thinking of just a little yellow seam, so we'll just do it this way. No, it's vinyl. I can change it up later on if I really want to. So I'm going to start cleaning this off, and you don't need to be watching back there. What? Okay, just making sure. I'm going to start cleaning this off. You can also see it over here too.
Okay.
And figure out exactly where, and I do have a heat gun because there are some parts that I think will need to be melted. I've never done this before. Neither of us have. So, not exactly sure. I just want something other than this. There are red computer cases, so, at some point, well, I'm going to do a video on red cases because there's one that looks really cool that I would love, but, yeah, that's for that video. I thought about doing this initially, but if I were to not use the case that the local builder was using for this computer, it would have cost about, $10 less was his quote. And let you what?
Get some spots that you missed.
Sure, I wasn't even done up there, but yeah. And so then, let me think about. But the cheapest red case I could find was like $50. I will grab this rag. I'm not going to wrap the back. I mean, nobody's really going to see the back. And there are some deep scrapes and scuffs on the top of this used old case, so it will, vinyl wrap will make that look nice. And I just think it's going to look nicer in red. That's what I want my studio to be. I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and actually being hands-on physical will give me a better sense.
Okay. Turn so they can see you.
If I can. How do you
Roll it tighter.
Yeah, I just figured that out.
Okay.
Rolling it tighter should. There we go. Perfect. Put the comment monitor right there. So, yeah, we got, it's 12 inches this way, and then we got 5 foot in length. So that should be enough for my computer, plus a little bit. I'm assuming it's going to be easy to cut, although I kind of want to test it. I do have this box right here. So, but I guess actually we can take off the first side panel and we can measure it to fit and then we can cut out a piece that way and see how the cut is. Whoops. I need to grab the magnetic parts holder really quickly. So. I love this screwdriver. Something I got at Harbor Freight months ago. It's not like super powerful or anything. So there are some screws that it can't do. Okay. Sweet. Alright, so we got side panel here. And tape measure so I can measure actual dimensions of the side panel. So this, how far is, I guess, well, you don't have to wrap around the edge, but we will want to. So that's about a half an inch on the back. This front is a quarter of an inch before 18. So that's like 17 3/4.
You're gonna wanna wrap around there, you said?
Yeah, so, but actually, why am I even, because we need to measure vertically, because that back's where the seam's gonna be.
So you still want to wrap it around this?
We will,
This is in the back, right?
yes,
Okay, alright.
but we will wrap it around so it looks nice, because that's what we'll even, well, only watched one video on this, and, so we will want to, on the front, wrap it around the edge just barely.
So it's 15, do you wanna wrap it on the top?
Yes.
So how much do you wanna overlap it? And will it affect how snugly it fits?
Just a quarter of an inch or so.
Okay.
It's really thin, and so it won't affect how snugly it fits. I'm pretty sure of that. But you have to wrap it around the edge anyways.
Okay, so you want then 15 7/8 inches.
So we need a 15 7/8, and then basically whatever width we get is what we get.
Oh wait, that
Yes.
that didn't include the bottom. So you want to wrap it
Let me actually,
quarter inch each, please.
probably less. Let me 1 second. Grab a hard ruler here.
I think if you do 16 1/8, then you can wrap it around
Yeah.
each side.
That will be good enough. So is our cut box.
I'm gonna fold it the other way so it's not bulging out.
Yeah, you can do that. And then, I guess it'll stay down.
It's just more level.
Yeah.
It's kind of long pop up.
We can put, let's put some tape on it. Let me just grab my tape.
Let's do the packing tape.
We're not using that much tape.
To hold it down securely so it doesn't pop up.
We got an Amber Alert. Yes. Okay. Looks like we got 2 watching. Hello. So. Alright, that should be good enough. Now we have a cut surface. So, how big did we say again?
16 and 1/8.
Okay, so this is that 16 or 1/8?
16. But what we need to know is if it's here, then we can measure 16 and 1/8 on this.
Yeah.
Put it on here to cut it.
So,
Do you have a pencil for marking it?
I have pens and stuff, and we'll mark the back side of it, I feel.
Okay, measuring tape.
Yes, I have. Well, I do have the hard ruler only goes to 12, so that doesn't help us. But it's a good straight edge. You're better at this than I am, so I'll let you figure out where 16 or a pen. Here's a pen. Hopefully that pen works.
Now, it has grid lines here for us,
Oh,
so
that's
we can cut on that. So I'm just gonna go on the line.
Okay.
So, you put something to weigh that down.
Yeah.
We can cut with scissors if that's alright with you.
Oh, I'm fine cutting with whatever you think will work the best. And then with scissors, we don't need the cut box. Okay. I have scissors right here.
Oh, that's what that's not what I was looking for.
Yeah. I also have children's safety scissors with a lift assist. Makes the scissors spring back open. I'm gonna go ahead and click OK to this on your phone. Yeah, I see we're pulling off our thing. Oops, wrong button. We don't need to have it running on here, but I'll close that for now. So, sweet. We have our first piece, and we can test it. This is should be self-adhesive permanent. So let's do just a little test.
So we'll be able to fold it over that much.
Yeah.
And hopefully it will stay, because it's going to be stuck in the seams here.
Well, it doesn't go underneath anything. It just
It's
goes.
wrapped it around, and then it's on the inside of this, which is against there. It's not
Yeah.
in the open. It's
Right, which that's exactly what you want. That's how everyone wraps stuff.
That's what I'm saying. So
Well, but
it
you were
doesn't
saying-
matter, no, so it doesn't matter that it's only a little bit overlapped. It might, if it's just out in the open, this might not be enough, it might not stay.
Oh, you were saying hopefully it stays with it wrapped around the corner, like wrapping it around the corner is a bad thing.
No, that's not what I meant. Would you
Okay.
hold this, please?
Because we also need it wrapped around the front too a little bit.
Okay.
Which then means that we're going to have to make a little incision in the corners. I think.
Is that too much? The front's gonna be here, right?
And that's plenty. Because I feel the clips, the hooks on the back. So I think that right there for the front is plenty.
Are they hooking into these?
No.
Or just into this,
Under here,
under there?
yes, I believe.
Okay.
Maybe they're hooking into the other thing, but either way, just that little bit is enough.
I just wanna make sure it's not too much. And that it gets in the way.
Yeah, it's not gonna get in the way. Alright. So now we know where to make corner incision. Well, hold on, before you cut anything, I'm just gonna check something. I just wanna check. I'm just pulling out. The video that I watched the other day. Just wanna see if he has any. Is there anything about? I mean, it seems logical, but vinyl wrap,
Pretty thick.
well, I'm thinking about how it folds in, and I'm just looking at. This is what I want to see, but actually, it's got some sped up in these things, so I'm going to go down nice and slow. So what's the next piece that I want to see? Well, we can try cutting. I think we have enough that we can cut the corners if we need to. Let's go back to the comment monitor. Sweet. So I say we do make an incision on the corners.
I'm folding it together so we can clip that off and then it will just lay flat on the inside.
Okay, yeah. You got the scissors?
Take it off, not gonna cut it on there.
Okay. Yeah.
Closer.
I am going to take this little piece here because this is a good sample test. How do you get my package of any? So you just cut made in salt for a variety of the products, best results. Apply to a clean, dry, smooth surface such as glass and mirrors. Now, is this? Yeah, it is adhesive vinyl. And that's what I'm trying to even get is I mean, we do have a little bit of a. Finally I got it. So, I'm just gonna see. Yeah, it's got a pretty good stick to this plastic tube here.
It sticks pretty well with this.
Okay, and we can, okay, so then, let me actually take off my shirt jacket so I don't have long sleeves in the way.
So when we take it off,
Probably
we'll
should
be
peel as
peeling
we go.
that, and so you can be pushing here while
Yeah.
I'm peeling it back.
Okay, so we need to find,
You need to separate it. It might be really easy on the end here.
well, yeah, there's also this, little spot in the corner. Oh yeah, I've got it. Oh. Oh. You know, thankfully it's looking like most of the stiffness is in the waxy paper that they have on the back.
So I need to be able to see here.
Well, lift it, because we want to stick it to this end first. Well, also, well, yeah, we can, but also I was going to say, we need to start from this end. You were like sticking it down closer to the roll.
I was making sure it's going to be attached flat.
Hold on, this is a little bit, because you're coming up on this thing right there.
Well, we'll just have to slice it around those.
No, you have to pull it. Well, if you fold it over for that much, then yes, we will.
Yeah, we've already.
Yeah, if you, I
marked.
didn't know that you folded for that much, so if you did, that's fine. I just didn't know that you had done that. So then, okay, a little tiny bit of a crease right there, but I'm okay with that. What?
The live stream looked frozen. Yes, maybe not. Do you want to? Let's do that.
Yeah, it does look,
So,
oh, I know why, that's because of my playback speed. So that's the normal speed of our stream, so it's actually live again. Okay.
So,
Let me put this back. Okay.
you need to put it on the edge.
Yes. We'll use a different edge. Ooh, pull it up, because that looks. Ooh. No joke, this stuff is permanent. Well, I mean,
No, don't.
well, it's because I was just doing that because it seems really wrinkly when you did that.
Yeah, but it's,
Okay.
it sticks to itself, and I have to make sure that whatever we're doing is
Yeah.
not.
Okay, so,
Okay, now we have to make sure it's level and that this is lining up.
but then you get all these bumps and,
We might have it on crooked, and we might. Wait, let's see. Oh dear.
you also have a look, see,
Yeah,
but-
it's squelched there. Okay,
Okay.
I think that it should have moved this way a little bit. So we can either go on, it's going to be off the edge here, or we can take it off and reposition it.
why is it, it looks fine to me.
That's because it's not stuck, but the way it's starting to lay, it's scooting over this way. So it's not
And,
gonna
well,
be
it
here.
does stretch a bit.
Okay, let's try it.
Yeah, let's just try it.
Okay. So are you pushing really hard?
That's what I'm trying to do, but it was getting bumpy before, so
Right.
go straight up more.
Here, I should sit on this. Okay, use two hands, one on each side.
Careful not to put too much pressure on
Yeah,
this end.
I'm only sitting here. One hand here and one hand there. And you need to put this side closer to me so that
Okay.
you're straight on.
I thought I was straight on. but-
Okay, we got bubbles, go back. Okay, you have to push it.
That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
do.
okay, let me show you mine. You've gotta push it in
Okay.
so those bubbles are not forming.
And we've also already got a little bit, but we can cover that with our seam. Is there a reason that you're not going full on straight up? Because you're getting lots of weird little wrinkles and stuff by not being
Okay,
straight.
so if I go full on straight up,
And-
see how you're crooked?
Well, yeah, pull up a little more too. There we go. So now you're a little crooked because this end's not as taut as the left end
Okay. I need this.
or the right end.
Need to straighten it a little bit. Okay, you wanna pull up and I'll push the stick?
Yeah, probably because I feel like I can. I feel like I can. Okay. Is it looking good? It's what?
It's gonna be tough. This is why you pay people, I suppose. We have machinery and practice.
And we get tons of bubbles.
Mhm.
Yeah, try smoothing.
Do you
Ooh.
have any sort of a rubber type of a hard spatula?
No. I mean, there's the one in the kitchen. But I'm just also thinking too, another method for accomplishing this
What's that?
might possibly be if we could, cause the vinyl's already shown that it's not super curly. So we could pull this off, we can lay it flat on the table, and then we set our case down on top of it.
Well, I think that having worked with contact paper before, which is very similar, that's gonna backfire.
And those bubbles aren't smoothing, so we have to peel it up and try again.
Right.
Wow, is that really past that? There's still. Mhm. And there's
Right.
some on the left too. Move your fingers. Um, you know what? It's probably not quite. No, that's not gonna be enough. That's not gonna do enough. Sorry. Let's see there. Nope, don't see anybody watching. It's looking somewhat okay.
Maybe let it roll back a little bit.
I mean, that kind of. Let me just move this. So, I mean, that's kind of working. You really don't think it would work to have the whole sheet flat on the table and to just lay this on top of it?
No, it won't lay flat like you're thinking.
Why not?
Because the nature of sticky back paper, and
Well,
the
but-
moment something gets close to it, static electricity might make it jump up to it, and then you're crooked, and you've got individual little places sticking. If you had a way to have it clamped down, much bigger piece, why are you not holding it?
Because I was just checking something. I mean, let's just. So here,
You might not get it better than that unless you've got professional equipment.
well, no, there's a way to do it. Because I've seen people do it when I was looking at this yesterday. Oh, this is also not the hard one I was thinking of. But let's put all of it out. The big red one.
Go look for it.
Oh, I know exactly where it is. I don't have to look for it. It's just right here.
That means go get it.
Oh.
It doesn't mean try to find it because we have no idea where it is.
Oh, that's what it means to me because I take things more literal. That's not.
It's not.
We should have enough that I feel like we could test my idea if we cut off just a little strip.
Well, let's make sure we have all of our other measurements figured out first.
Well, with
Okay,
what?
so you need to be holding this, I think, because.
Well, I want to stop and try something before we go any further.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So, and that's why.
Do you have, you can't take the top off, can you?
No. Well, I could. I might. Actually, no, I don't think I can. But the top won't need to come off anyways.
Or are you just gonna use it as a test?
I was just going to use the other side as a test piece.
Okay.
So if you can come and just cut off one single line of that there on the end.
No. The problem will also be that this isn't very wide, and so
Well,
it won't give you the same results as when you've got a huge sheet.
It'll give me an idea, okay?
Okay. You said one strip?
Yeah. Or-
Let's just see how we're doing.
Or
We've got
two.
That, and then another one here. Okay, this is what you've got to cover the top with.
Really, only that?
Yeah, because you're going to take one full strip for here, a strip the same on the other side, and then half of a strip for here and half of a strip for the other side, and that takes you to about here.
So that means I'm going to need more period.
Perhaps.
So let's go ahead and cut out just a test square then.
Like the whole side?
No, like a small section, like cut off whatever, about just a little less. So more than that even. A little more. Yeah, like cut that out. And then we can test with that. And then ooh.
So, how about I cut out? Let me do that.
Right, it's not gonna fit height wise, but you can cut that out and we can try that. Because I'm also realizing too, I was really liking the idea of red with yellow. So I think since we're gonna have to go back at some point later on anyways, I will do that. And I'll make the back sections be yellow. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright.
Now you need something to lay it on. If it touches this, it's stuck for pretty doggone good. These plastic things stick to each other.
Right, yes. So we can just put it on our box.
Okay, when you get it open, how do you plan to make it stay flat?
It looked like it would just stay flat on its own because it's really flexible.
Let's try it. And what are your plans on how to make sure you've lined up the
And-
top, the
Wait, why am I testing on that? Because, I mean, we can, but that was pretty tricky to take off in the small. So I'm going to go grab, just go grab another cardboard box.
Okay, so come here please first.
Yes,
Okay, taking this off, this is the tough part.
yes.
Because once you get it off, if it folds and touches itself, it's
So, here, I can,
really,
yeah, I know.
take the paper.
Okay,
Okay.
and I'm just thinking if someone has these corners here. Because,
Now
I
you
mean,
can, if you want, even scotch tape on the corners, and then that would
yeah,
just do it a little.
that would let us get it nice and taut. Because So because what I'm thinking too is with that then allows us a little bit to be able to, like if we fit this in such a way that then we cut just a little bit around the edge.
After it's already applied?
Well, no, also, here, can you, because you're not tight on some spots. Yeah, you need to be about as tight as you can. Yep, and then that one will need to be and with it being taped down, I feel really confident about that. So we would just need some sort of a bigger surface, put down some sacrificial plastic wrap. Something.
Well, no, because if this touches the plastic wrap, you're,
And you mean the sticky side?
yeah.
But that's
So
why
you
I'm.
need something.
Well, that's why I'm saying we have enough room to even cut around the edge if we have to.
Right. It's just when you're working with a bigger piece, sometimes they fold and they fall and they're.
Well, that's why I said we leave enough room that we cut. Because I think this is how they have to do it in vinyl anyways, period.
Right, and they'll have something clamped down.
But, because let me show you what I'm thinking before we put any more on there. Because with our test box, I'm thinking if we, because this won't cover it, but I'm thinking if you put it like this a bit, and then we set it down, then that gives us enough that we can cut on our cut box, and then fold the corners up around. So let's go ahead and try that. I'm just going to wing it. And then, well, wait, because we got a knife here. And so then what this would let us do is then we would cut this corner here. And then right here, wait, okay. Well, I wasn't going to cut it at an angle, but I guess you have to.
You should.
Yeah, you should, so. Then, well, I wasn't going to do like that.
Okay.
Because, wait.
See if we take the tape off.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Right, and then with this.
So let's get this spatula to.
Yeah, or I think the ruler. Keep it pushed down, please. Especially considering that our edge, I'm not so worried about the back side, so I'm back on the back side, it doesn't reach all the way, I'm just going to peel this piece of tape out. And then I mean, especially considering that the around the edge doesn't have to be 100% perfect.
What do you want to do about this side right here, right now?
1 second, I'm not done with this side. I mean, okay, so obviously, no, nothing. That side turned out a little crinkly, but this is just our test. So then, let's just... Okay. So, I mean, the box is a little bendy, but I actually really like that result.
Yeah, we can do that and tape it down so it's taut. So we need a surface bigger than this.
Well, consider we need a surface bigger than one section. Yes.
One section of what?
Of the vinyl.
The whole entire vinyl sheet?
No, of the one section of vinyl that we've cut out to put on there. So we need a surface bigger than this, not the whole.
Right.
side.
Yeah, we could take the plastic off and use the table.
Yeah, we could. But before we do that, where did you put the tape measure? It's over there. So we. So this was a 16, and like that's about 15 and a half.
15 and a half, 16 and a half.
15 and a half, that's what I'm getting.
Oh,
Or
but you want to wrap
15
it
and
around
3/4.
each side, so you want,
Oh, so
16 and about an eighth is what we did.
so this, then, we'd have to open up, I say we just open up the box on the ends.
Okay, but it will be better if you have a one solid surface that's not got any bends or seams.
Right, but we can't, I mean, unless you're fine having to use this razor a tiny bit to make a very careful incision on the corner on the table.
We can slip something under it to do that. Slip a piece of cardboard or something.
Yeah, that's why I want to have this, even though it's got a slight edge there. Because unless you got a bigger piece of cardboard.
Maybe.
I mean, I also like the idea of the table just because, well, yeah, it's actually smoother than I thought. I was thinking it would be rough and grainy. Because, I mean, this piece here came off of the board cardboard pretty easy, so ooh. Yeah. I mean, it obviously took some stuff with it, but yeah. I am going to just lay this back down on our waxy surface so we have our little test square for something else again if we need to. So yeah, we are cutting up this big huge Leviton box here. This one. And then, when we get that, I say we try again with just our other piece. And we peel it all back. Cross our fingers.
Okay, let me push the computer back a little. Okay. You
So,
want to try with which piece? That
yeah,
one?
we're going to just peel this off.
Okay. Wait, before we peel it off, let's mark on the box where we want to
We just
lay it.
we just want to lay it somewhere where we have plenty of box around us to not cut the table up.
But we want to lay it so that we have somewhere to look at to make sure we're laying this on flat and square to it. So that
Oh, I
we
get
can
what you're
line it
saying.
up straight.
Oops. I'm gonna trim this bit. Okay.
Okay,
So you,
I missed that side. Didn't mind.
okay.
All
Okay.
right.
So if you hold that down, I'll peel this off.
Do it more at a lower angle.
Yeah, just actually, maybe just actually grab the end of. We can do this in midair even. That's not what I meant. But I meant grab the end of the case and hold it down.
Well, I think the closer I pull to where it's sticking, the better leverage and the better tug I've got on it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so
Now we just need to carefully peel off all the backing.
we want to put it like this so that we make sure this and that line are together.
Okay.
Okay, so let's take down the edge before we peel off all the
Okay.
backing. So peel off a little bit of backing.
Which we technically already have.
Yeah, okay, so it's gonna go in. This one, let's go put it up.
What are you looking at?
Okay, this,
We can just put it down because we can rotate this anyway. It doesn't matter which way that was. This can be rotated any direction.
okay. It's just that I have a line here and I don't have a line up there. To make sure we've got it straight. And we can lay this down to it, but we're gonna depend on these lines to make sure we get
Yeah,
it.
I would think we would just line with the vinyl.
Yeah, but it will be in our visual way. And
What will be in our visual way?
the
Side
forward.
panel?
Okay. Let's, gonna peel it off?
You mean the side panel or?
Yeah, because we want to overlap it. Okay.
And this is also where we get to see too how we feel about because
Okay, let's get this side taped down before you take that
No.
off.
I'm just straightening it out because this is where we have to make it nice and taut.
Right. This isn't straight here to there.
Okay. Okay, wait. But we're gonna need to pull that way to. So we need to lift up one edge then.
Mhm. I think some tape for my right hand.
Okay, you can let go. Cause I need to put the tape on.
So if I let go, it won't move. You have to put it down and then let go.
Okay.
Okay, push it hard on the hard one.
No, I'm gonna.
Okay. So we've already stretched this enough so
Yeah.
it's not laying flat like that. So we'll just have to tape it down all along the way.
Yeah. We might even just have to do, because there is that little, we need to figure out where that little hole is right there. And then we can take this piece and lay it down on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You do. Looks like you're
Doing stuff.
involved in some sort of a
Yes,
intensive project.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to wrap this computer case in red.
Uh-huh. Is there a symbology there?
I just like red.
Okay,
Favorite
that
color?
works too.
Darn it, we got a piece. Let me. Now I need to.
Use your razor blade.
I was gonna grab some tweezers. Let me just. Okay, so we are still good on. I'm gonna have to. Where did the razor go? Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the fine. Hold on. Wait. Was not able to get that little tiny speck, but that's okay. It's a piece of cardboard, I think. This will be good enough.
Okay, we still have wrinkles up here,
Mm-hmm.
most visibly where we put it on before or we haven't.
Mm-hmm.
So
So hold on 1 second. I'm just checking the stretch on this corner here too.
maybe I start with that corner then.
I stretched it, and
Mhm.
so it's. How do you know?
Too late now. See how it's bolting up right here?
No. Too much shadow. Your hands are in the way.
Okay, come and look from the top down. Right here. Here. Come look from my direction.
I'm trying to.
No, you have to come around behind me because your head is.
If I come around behind you, then I can't see because you're in the way. I'm not that tall.
Right here. It's
So.
bulging up.
Wait, lift it up.
Use the spatula to see if you can.
I was just gonna tilt this and shake it out, but
Be totally flat. Okay, let's see.
wait, let me try one more time. Okay.
That was good. You guys can't see anything when I'm leaning over it.
They're looking at the right side, but no. We don't have a camera off, but that's what you do when you have low budget. Put my tweezers back in. Okay.
Okay, that's pretty taut.
Yeah.
Little problems down here.
So now we need to figure out where that one corner is, because then I might just say, well, we don't have enough to do.
It is down here, I think.
And we will have to wipe this off one more time.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
well, I'm just testing. I'm not
Well, if
risking.
it stays, then we can just leave it. Let's go
Well,
and wipe it down.
I just want to check some things before we wipe it down, okay?
Okay.
'Cause I just want to, I'm figuring out where things are and looking at stuff.
I think it's turned the other way.
Does it?
It's supposed to be turned
Oh,
this way,
You're right, okay. Yeah.
which means the computer's in the way.
Oh, which means we can turn it this way.
Well, except
Yes, we
this
can.
is where we've got the corners to fold
Oh.
over the edge.
You're right. So let's move our tape. Actually, the computer's not in the way. Mom,
I have to put this back on the table now. No, okay.
so now, yeah, that's what I'm looking at there. I'm going to use, actually, wait, no, tweezers time. I mean, there is still somehow a tiny little bit of a,
It's a slice for sure.
yeah.
It's torn.
So, oh wait, it does need to be, let's see, so yeah, that's where we have,
So if you do it vertically so that we can line it up where we want and then we can lay it flat.
yeah, I'm just still checking things, okay, I'm not ready to set it down just yet. And so wait, that, you know, I'll accept that for now, because I could also take a little test square, like if I cut out a little square and just pull off the bump, if there, we need to wipe that down.
Okay.
So let me grab, if I pull off the bump and then I can put a little test square over it. So cool to watch isopropyl go on and then disappear. Okay. Okay, wait. Let it evaporate all the way first. This is really nice too, because once we get one edge lined up, it should just lay down flat.
Yeah, if we've got it straight, that's the really hard part.
Right, yeah, switch. If only we had a straight edge on the box, but we don't, because then we could measure between 2 points. But I think that looks about as good as we're going to get it.
Yeah, it's a lot wider here than here,
That's okay.
but it's enough to fold over.
Yep.
Okay, so now we.
Well, wait, before we pull that up, let's really make sure that we've really got it stuck in the middle. Okay. So, doing that, like this. Okay, now, for this one here, I am going to,
How about we do this edge first?
well, okay, so we can do that edge
With
first.
our corners.
Yeah, we can, and we'll have to cut this corner. I'm just saying for this edge here, I think peel off the middle piece of tape, because the other pieces of tape are right about where I would cut a straight line so it's not too thick.
Okay.
So, but, so then let me just make a corner incision.
It is a little tricky to get the scotch tape off.
Especially since I am, there we go, I think.
But the good thing is this will be wrapped around the inside of
Yes.
the case. So if some of the tape is there, I think it will be all right.
All right. Well, hold on, wait. Oh yeah, you still got that piece to try and peel off. Which?
Okay.
Oh no, not okay. Where's my tweezers?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If there's some tape.
No, not okay. Yes, if you want to pan over to what I am trying to do. Wait, no, I'm not done. this little edge here.
Does the tape go all the way to the edge?
Not quite, but I still want to try.
No, I meant was the Scotch tape all the way to the edge of the vinyl.
That's what I'm talking about, and I said no, it's not, but I still want to try.
Try to take it off
Yes,
when it's not at the edge of the vinyl.
yes.
Well, okay, I can see I'm asking a different question than you're answering, but I understand.
Because I am. Am able to sort of scrape up an edge of the tape. I'll try one more, and if I don't get this, then get that. Might be all that we can get. I'll try a little bit again to get this in. You can. I am able to scrape up a little bit of tape, but then here. Okay, well, I think we can call that, and we'll just. Alright.
Now, do a trick. Okay, if you can, like, get under that
Yes.
wrist so that we'll have the whole thing at once.
Mhm.
Okay, well, fold it down on top of the.
Grab that. I'll be right back. So I'm just going to grab something really quick. I think just checking something off to the side here while she gets that, so then we can be together. So, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. So, here's my tweezers.
Okay. You want to do that side next or this side?
Yes, I was gonna do this side next. Ooh, wait. I've got. Is it? Darn it, I had a little. Let's try coming up from the cardboard. That's easier. Got it. Oh. Wait. Before you peel. Then.
Did you get it stuck on?
Nope, I didn't. I didn't even know that's what you were trying to do.
You got it? I just don't want to have it be where it's going to fall onto the.
Mhm.
Is it on here?
I don't know. Okay, and then. So now, now I say we don't peel up anymore except on this corner here. So I'm gonna peel this up. We just cut right on the edge of that tape about, and then fold it over. Or yeah, if you want to peel up the corner. Oh, here, there's the razor blade. Ooh, still out.
Okay, so.
I would have put that on this side because then it won't stick. So let's come in just a little more on this side.
You may pass the tape on.
Well, there's a little more tape, so please come up on this side.
Okay, that's all on both sides. 'Cause I don't.
There you go, perfect. Oh, darn it, I went at an angle. Oh, that's why this is going to be wrapped around the corner.
Yeah, it's like some of the. Okay, push it up here at the same time. Push it
Well, I'm pulling this back.
I know,
I haven't
that's-
even started yet. Yeah, whatever, I guess. Okay. And that edge looks like it should just be good to fold over.
It's gonna have tape that sticks. Vinyl is tearing too.
Where did the tweezers go? Oh, here they are. Actually, yes, up here. That's good. See if we can make a new. Yes. Please don't, because if you're holding it down, that's fine.
No, I'm just gonna use it to hold it down.
They don't.
It's thinner than my finger. Okay, let me get the new hold. Let it down to the cardboard. Okay.
Here, let me just put it in. Sweet. Here, don't. Yeah, either that or use tweezers because you're not. That ends up just cutting the tape. Okay, there is a little bit.
see better what you're doing.
Yes, now. Yeah, there we go. Nope. Oh, I'm gonna just leave the rest of that.
Okay.
You get that last little section there. I'm just putting the screw back in. The other thing I grabbed, which I'll show in just a second, although it probably still needs new batteries, which we don't have. Oh, this corner.
Could you hold this up a little bit so I can?
Yeah, I'm
just
lost.
Up, yeah, just up at this corner, this edge only, so I can get the tape out from underneath there.
Okay.
Oh, that looks complete.
Yeah, I'm realizing too we had tape on this edge that we have to do something with once we flip it over.
Oh yeah,
So next time we should not tape that edge.
it's dangerous because that's the only way we got it taut all the way around.
Well, remember this had been stretched at one point before.
Yeah.
So that's part of why the next piece should be a little flatter.
Let's hopefully, yeah. Let's try that. We'll see how easy it is to get that tape off too.
Right, yeah. It might end up having to stay, especially since that's where our seam is. And so when, it won't be, we'll have to do it another day. But like, when we go back to the craft store for more, I will get some yellow to put on the back there.
Well, it came off the cardboard easily.
Yep. And what I was going to do, that happened quicker than I was expecting. This thing needs batteries. Oops. Yeah, it's not working.
What was it supposed to represent?
1 second. Yeah, it's supposed to be a drum roll. And it's got cymbals at the end. But, I mean, yeah, it needs new batteries. Maybe one of the other sounds will work. That one plays fine. It's just the drum roll that needs more power or something. I need to get batteries for this because there's been several times where I've wanted to use this on a live stream. And I'm like, oh, I'm out of batteries. Oh, well. But, I mean...
That's a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
Except where we've got...
It's not perfect. So then... Where is this tool here? This one.
So, do you want to leave the tape on here because it is pulling, and it is, well, some of it is staying stuck to the vinyl, and some of it comes
Just
off.
peel off what you can. Also too, like, right now we're in an environment that has a good amount of contrast colors, but eventually this will be in my studio surrounded by red, and can we see? There is that one corner right. I can zoom in a bit. There's that one spot right there, which what I'm thinking, if I just cut out a little bit and paste another piece on top or something, but.
Well, it would look like a patch on it. Or if you're going to have any sort of design, other images, decals.
I'm not going to.
Right there.
I'm not having any other images or decals.
Not even your logo.
No.
Okay.
This is my first time doing it, Carter. We got one comment. Carter asks how long it takes to do this. So I'm not entirely sure. This was a method that I kind of figured out because I watched one video and I saw him do it, and it seemed about like when I had applied, the somewhat thicker but plasticky screen protectors on 2000s PDAs.
Tweezers, please.
It seemed like it would be about that same process, and so I figured I'm usually not great with those anyways. Let's just go for it.
So we've been working on this a little bit over an hour.
Yes, we have. Yeah, an hour, 31 minutes and 7 seconds.
So that's when you were first started. You were still setting up. We've
True,
actually
yeah,
been
so-
applying this
Mhm.
for about an hour.
Yes, and
Yeah, we do need to figure out something else because this tape doesn't want to come off.
so that's why I say I think we have just enough time that we can try the other piece like this on the other panel. You don't think so?
No, I don't at all.
It's only
There's 15 to 20 minutes left.
I thought you're. Oh, I see. Okay. So yeah. So we will stop here then. Let's just. I'm gonna try and smooth out some of these bubbles on this side. This piece, for Carter, who anybody else who was just tuning in, we tried to put it on by like stretching it and smoothing it. Like that's what I saw a guy do in a video of wrapping his computer. That really wasn't working. So I think with the next piece, when we lay it flat like we did, and we will not tape down the edge that's going to be in the middle, I feel that will go a little better because it won't be already stretched and pulled up so many times. And then, you know, if I really want to, I could buy some more and redo this side. Because I'd still be cheaper than, you know, other places. Like I called one place today.
Oh wow, it's a huge bubble.
Yeah.
I would push it off that
Yeah.
direction.
But I called one place that does like vinyl wraps for cars locally. Oh no, I'm just smooshing it.
Yeah, you need to get a pathway for it to go out.
Yeah, or just poke a pin and then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that because this is our like test side, pretty much. And but if I just do.
We have the spatula.
And I mean, like, depending on where this goes in my studio, because right now
Okay.
I was just like, you know, why not? I'll do it now and have my red computer. I do want to do a stream on red computer cases at some point. Show you some ones I found online that I think look cool, including one interesting mystery case.
You want to poke right there on that one?
But so I could redo this side because what I was saying, I got distracted. The quote, it was about $40 in material, and then depending on how long it takes them, unknown, it's like $85 an hour. They work on cars though, so.
Do that too.
But still though, let's assume it takes them just 1 hour on my project. $100. That was
$120. $120
Yeah.
for time and materials, and how much was it if you bought a red computer case?
some were about $50 or so. Some were 100 plus. But I mean, if it's that much, I might just pick a dream case and buy that. I will say the one that I think looks cool is unobtainium for more than just the price. So I'll do a stream on red computer cases probably sometime tonight.
Okay, that's a good learning experience.
Yeah, it was. I'm very happy. I'm going to smooth out some more of these bubbles.
Okay, I'll see you later, YouTube. Oh wow, we're even.
Yeah.
Not even. We weren't even seeing what we were doing.
Oops. Well, yep, that's what happens sometimes when you're low budget and you're doing something live like this. And you should just check. Are there any? Yep, only that one comment. So I'm gonna just go through and smooth out some of these big bubbles here. The next piece, I'm feeling a lot more confident about, and I think I figured out a good method. I could have researched this a little more, but like I said a moment ago, like to me it seemed like the same process I had seen for smaller pieces like the old 2000 screen protectors on devices. And
And that gives you a good idea of the difference between a small piece versus larger. And the larger gets
well,
more.
but my point is, even then, those small pieces, I was never great at doing them. I could kind of get the bubbles out, but they never looked right. And so I'm like, well, let's just go. I don't think, but maybe,
Well, that my point wasn't about that.
yeah. But so maybe, maybe if I had done a little more looking up and research, sure. Cause like I watched a few videos on them, but there were a few questions that I could have asked. This is the kind of thing where, like, for me, looking up online, I can find so much info, but oftentimes I can't find the question that I want, and I don't have time to go onto Reddit or somewhere and ask everybody. But if you had someone here who actually knew this stuff, I mean, not only it would turn out better because they could point out what we're doing wrong, but I'd be able to like ask questions, and that's why one video that I have in my head that I want to do sometime is take my camera, get somebody who knows cameras well and has their own camera that's probably better than mine, and then just go out and shoot stuff and be like, hey, look, this is what I'm trying to get. This is what it's doing. This is why I think it's doing that. Am I right? What can I do to change this? How can I correct this? And ask in the moment stuff. So, yeah. Let's try this other rubber. Yeah, I'm gonna just call it for this piece. Let's take a look at it from, yeah, you can see some bumps if you look at it from an angle. By the way, if you're cleaning any flat surface, like your kitchen, anything, don't look at it from an angle. If you bend down and get right eye level with it, you'll see dirt that you don't see looking at it from the top. And it's like, I don't know that I've ever gotten all of the dirt off. It's kind of annoying and frustrating, but yeah. So this was a pretty good lesson. We have enough for one more side, and then not quite and then not the top. So we'll have to get more. But I will get some more, and we'll be able to do things better. And I am going to, I'll get some like yellow, because I want to put, so this, the black section will have yellow.
If you do this as yellow, you'll have enough of red for the top. I'd like to see.
With that piece, you think even?
Yes, because there's one of these.
Okay.
There's another one of these for the other side, and then there's a third one, so that half of it can go here, and the other half can go on the other one.
So then we really just need to go get a yellow roll, and that's it.
Yeah, if you want to do that, that is it. Can you put this on so we can see how well wrapping it around the corner affects it?
Sure, yeah. Let me just, yeah, this is
Before I have to.
not great, but, yeah, so let's, okay, so the case goes on this way. I was thinking right after this, I should get some food, and then there's one other thing I need to do, and then I can go hop on my computer and play some Minecraft, and I'm staring at my computer right here. I'm gonna have to go plug it back in. I can't just walk into my room and do it.
Is that latch down? I guess then you screw it down.
Yeah, then you screw it down.
All right.
I mean, it's a little bumpy, but,
Oh, they can't see it.
oops, yeah.
Okay, high five success.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. We know enough for next time. You guys can only kind of see the bumps. So let me tilt the angle a bit. I mean, you see them better at that angle. So this was kind of a trial test run, but it does look good too. I'm pretty happy with this color that I've chosen. I like the vibrancy of it. It's you know, it's where's my. Let me grab one last thing and then we'll take the stream out. Just realized my bag's a little dark because I mean it's a little dirty, but like the red on this carabiner's nice. Ooh, I should wipe this down. I think I'll do that, but I don't know. Or like my phone case is a little darker red than I usually go, but I've actually really liked the color and how it's pretty leather-like. Anyways, we'll cut there. That's it for this live stream, and yeah, when we do the next piece, we'll go live again and cross our fingers. See you guys in whatever's next.